Listen up. There is a war being fought for the most valuable decade of your life. It's a war between the person you could become and the person society wants you to be. Today, we are talking about your 20s, and you need to consider this your call to arms.
You've heard this 1,000 times, right? It gets whispered at graduations, shouted in bars, it's plastered all over your social media feed. It's this great promise of your youth, that these years are for one thing and one thing only: fun. But I'm here to tell you that this idea, it's a trap. It is a dangerous, poisonous lie, and it's designed to do one thing: keep you average, keep you distracted, and keep you weak. And believe me, it's a lie that will cost you absolutely everything if you buy into it. So let's break this down. Let's really dissect this lie. We're going to look at the formula society sells you for a so-called good time, and really understand why it's built to keep you from ever reaching your potential.
The script is pretty simple, isn't it? Weekends are for hangovers, nights are for mindless scrolling on your phone, any money you don't really have is for clothes and stuff to impress people you don't even like. And the core message through it all: treat this critical decade like one long vacation, a total escape from any real responsibility.
And look, it's a tempting offer, I get it, but every vacation has to end. Every party has a last call. So what happens when you finally wake up, the music has stopped, and all those cheap thrills are just gone? Well, this is the brutal reality of it. While you were off on your vacation, your friends, the ones who are working, building, learning, they're buying houses now. They're building real careers. They have actual freedom. And you just feel trapped, broke, unskilled, and honestly, just tired.
This is the real cost. It's not just about falling behind. It's about mourning the person you could have become. It's literally a funeral for your own squandered potential.
So why? Why is this one decade so uniquely important? Well, it all comes down to a simple but really powerful metaphor. You have to understand that right now, the cement of your life is still wet.
See, in your 20s, your life is like soft cement. You can shape it into anything. A warrior, a scholar, an entrepreneur, you name it. You are malleable. But here is the crucial part you cannot forget. That cement is hardening every single day you wait.
Just look at this timeline. At 20, the cement is soft. You can fail 10 times and bounce right back. Change is easy. By 30, it's already hardening. Trying to change your path feels like chipping away at stone. And by 35, that cement is dry. The statue you molded, well, that's the statue you're stuck in.
Okay, now let's look at the math behind this urgency, because it's not just a feeling, it's a cold, hard fact. The value of your time isn't linear. An hour of work you put in today is worth so much more than an hour of work 20 years from now.
Think of it this way: your 20s are your hunter phase. You have the energy, you have the time, and you have a low-risk environment to go out and gather resources for the rest of your life. This is your time to be absolutely relentless.
Think about just one single hour of focused work you put in today. Learning a skill, building a business, working on your body, just 1 hour.
That 1 hour is worth 10 hours of that same effort in your 40s. Yep, you heard me right, 10 hours. Why? Because later on, you've got less energy, way more responsibilities, and far less time for that effort to compound and grow. And this same logic applies directly to skills. A skill you learn at 22 can pay you dividends for 50 years. But that same skill learned at 40, you get less than half that time to actually benefit from it. The math here is just undeniable.
So, what's the answer? How do you actually fight back against all this pressure? You declare war. You adopt a strategy of radical, intense focus. You enter monk mode.
Now, monk mode isn't about being miserable. Let's get that straight. It is a conscious decision to trade short-term, cheap pleasure for long-term, profound freedom. It's a period of saying no to all the distractions so you can say a powerful yes to your future.
And the tactics are really simple. While they're at the club, you're at your desk, building. While they're swiping endlessly for fun, you are building the kind of value that will attract a truly worthy partner. And while they're buying cars they can't afford, you are buying assets that will one day make you free.
And let's be crystal clear about this fear of missing out. You are not missing out on fun. You are missing out on hangovers. You are missing out on pointless drama. You are strategically choosing to miss out on being average. And that's a trade you should happily make every single day.
So, it all comes down to this: one final choice. It's the fundamental law of cause and effect, played out over the course of your entire life. This right here,
This is the rule. It is unbreakable. If you do what is easy now, the partying, the scrolling, the avoiding of real work, your life will be hard later, period. But if you do what is hard now, the sacrifice, the focus, the building, your life will be easier later. The choice is yours.
So, you must build. You start with a foundation. Build the body, your energy, your discipline, your health. That's the engine for everything else you want to accomplish. Then, you build your resources. Build the bank account. Money isn't evil. Money is freedom. It's the tool that buys back your most precious resource, your time.
And finally, you build your greatest weapon. Build the mind. Learn skills. Read books. Become so valuable that the world simply cannot ignore you.
As we're speaking, the cement is drying. Every single second you hesitate, it gets a little bit harder to change. So I'll ask you one last time. The clock is ticking. What will you build?